Hi guys, Past Ian's here. I hope you're doing well. I wanted to do this video since a while, basically a video where I give you infos and communicate about the project. So first, I'd like to thank everyone who supports the project and the series, and who supported it from the beginning, especially from the pilot episode, which when I look at it now makes me smile for some issues it has. But anyway, and I'm really happy that people saw potential in it. Also, a huge and sincere thank you goes to all the patrons on Patreon, as well as all the people working with me. Their support is really precious, and I'd like to thank them for that. As a little disclaimer though, maybe you have already noticed, but I'm French and my English is not perfect. I might do some mistakes or misspellings, and I'm sorry for that. Anyway, so as I haven't yet asked you questions for this first video, I'd like to answer the ones that I've commonly seen in the comments, and for the next time I'll answer directly your questions that you can already write down here in the comment section. So, first thing I've seen quite a lot in the comments is about the usage of mods. So to answer that quickly, I definitely am using mods since the beginning to make the models as real and realistic as possible. And I'm really trying to get the best out of them to make it all as accurate as possible. Also, I'm really happy to tell you that we're now working with a fantastic and very talented modder, so you'll probably see his work in the upcoming episodes. Talking about episodes, almost everything has been planned in terms of title and themes, so the only thing that remains to do, which is quite a lot already, but it's the writing of the scripts, so they have not been written yet. And that's partly because of the fact that I'm quite busy in general, because I'm studying medicine, and it's taking most of my time. That's why I really try to do one episode after another. So basically, when I upload an episode, the next one is at near 10% stage. So really, I'm doing my best to keep a rhythm, even though it's long. But basically, maybe I don't know if you've already seen that, but to make an episode, I need to write the script, as well as talk with Ruben and Pokey about which dinosaurs and which species I should include, as well as all the accuracy parts, because I really want it to be as accurate as possible. Then I have to film everything, basically. Most of the time it's on Jurassic World Evolution, but I also have to make some CGI. For instance, episode 1 and episode 2, you have the Earth views from space. It's all CGI I've made. But there's also in episode 1 the parts with the slides, and this is something I've made too, using the program. After filming, so we're now at the end of the process, or near the end, there is post-production, you can call it like that. So I color correct the footage, as well as really look for details and correct everything, as well as putting sound effects and visual effects. For instance, episode 2, you have particles, and the volcano exploding is a visual effect I've done. But also you have sound effects. For instance, in episode 1, I've layered different sound for the Allosaurus to sound more realistic, more close to what we know about these dinosaurs' sounds.
This Allosaurus has abandoned stealth. In fact, it wants its presence to be known. His plan is to create panic and look for the weakest members.
So after that remains the narrator's part, but one thing that makes it a bit complicated is that I almost never stick with the first original script. I change a lot of things because it's not the... I'm looking for the perfect script and the perfect way to tell a story or to make people learn about the new infos. So yeah, the script basically changes a bit while I'm editing and while I'm filming. I get new ideas too. So I can't send this original script directly to the narrator. I have to wait until I have something already solid, a video that is already solid with the beginning and the end. And then I can send the script, so the narrator can record everything. That usually doesn't take a lot of time. But yeah, that's basically it. It's not finished though, because after that I have to put the narrator's recordings on top of the video, as well as correct mistakes, or which are rare, but correct some mistakes and make it as fluid as possible. Then I finally look for all the mistakes I can see about anything, like the color correction, the videos, the footage, if there is some weird glitches going up, as well as the sounds, everything from the beginning to the end. Then after that, basically the video is finished and I can upload it. But I have to also make the miniature, which doesn't take that much of a time, and the communication as well. After all that, the video is uploaded, and then I read the comments, and most of them, I'm really happy to see that most of them, the big majority of them, are really nice, and like everything is really intelligently written. And even the critique, most of the time, are, I'd say, well expressed. Let's take some examples. For instance, in episode 1, one big critique I saw multiple times was about the pronated hands. So yeah, I know that theropods didn't have pronated hands. I think that most of the people know that now. The thing is, for instance, the biggest one, like the most obvious one, was about Herrerasaurus. And so this one I couldn't correct because there wasn't any mod, and that's the simple answer. You know, I couldn't change anything, so didn't have any choice about that. But yeah, for the others, I could change it. When I can change the models to make them more realistic, I do. About episode 2 now. So I know that the episode is dark. I've got so many comments about it, like a ton of it. But it's partly meant to be dark because I want it to be realistic. I know that the game corrects that by making everything more viewable, but I don't want that. I really voluntarily make it dark. However, I make sure that everything is viewable, at least in the good conditions. I can't make every night scene viewable when you look at it in the day, for instance. You have to be in a rather dark room. So I really like the critique when it's not written too much times, but I understand that, and I will very probably use night vision in the upcoming episodes when scenes are really hard to view. However, I stick to the idea for this episode of not using night vision, as you may have pointed out, most of the episodes, or at least a large part of the episode, happens at night, and I don't think that having half an episode with night vision would have been really cool to see. I guess it's a bit odd. Now about the Discord server, I'd like to say a few words. So now currently it counts around 85 members. I'm really happy. I really like it. I'm really happy of what people say in it. Like I'm trying to make it as free speech friendly, I guess, as possible. So of course we won't accept insults for such things. I recommend you to see the rules, but really I try to remove any filter, you know. This is how I see a Discord server for the community. I really want people to talk about anything, as long as it's not insulting anyone. So yeah, I'm really happy that it exists. We're now currently around 85, so indeed it's not very active, but I think it's normal at this stage. I think it will grow up quite well. If you haven't already joined it, consider doing it. It's really nice. And yeah, I really look forward to seeing it grow up. So now something I haven't talked about: soundtrack and music. So as you may have noticed, episode 1 only has the OST of the original series, Walking with Dinosaurs, but I really wanted to make an original soundtrack. And first thing was that I wanted to do, like the original thing, was to rewrite the original soundtrack of Walking with Dinosaurs, because I really see a lot of potential in it. And I'm pretty sure no one really tried to rewrite it and recompose the soundtrack, like using the original melodies but making them different instruments, etc. And I really wanted to do that. I'm really happy as well to say that you have already maybe seen that, but a composer is part of the team, so Minot, really thankful of him being part of the team. He's made a great job for episode 2. All the music he did actually was great. Yeah, I'm really happy and looking forward to listening to all of his future tracks. So yeah, I'll conclude the video here. I hope you liked it. I hope I managed to answer most of the questions. And if you still have ones, do not hesitate to write them in the comment section below. I'll answer them for the next video like this one. And yeah, until then, see ya.